In a quiet village nestled between rolling hills lived a young man named Kale. He was known for his brilliant ideas, but none ever came to fruition. His mind was like a wild garden, overflowing with vibrant seeds of potential, but choked by the weeds of distraction and doubt. One day, he'd be passionate about carving wooden sculptures. The next, he'd be obsessed with composing music. And the day after, he'd dream of becoming a master chef. But every project was abandoned as soon as the initial excitement faded, leaving him frustrated and empty-handed. One morning, feeling particularly lost, Kale sought the wisdom of an old potter named Elara, whose hands had shaped countless beautiful vessels from simple clay. He found her by the river, her focus absolute as she centered a lump of clay on her spinning wheel. Kale poured out his frustrations, explaining how his mind darted from one idea to another, leaving him with nothing but a trail of unfinished dreams. Elara listened patiently, her eyes never leaving the spinning clay. When he finished, she smiled gently and said, "Your mind is not your enemy, Kale. It is a powerful tool. But like this clay, it needs to be centered. A scattered mind is like a lump of clay spinning off balance. It wobbles, it resists, and ultimately, it collapses. But a disciplined mind? That's where the magic happens." She gestured for him to watch. With subtle, steady pressure, she guided the chaotic lump into a perfect centered cone. "See?" she said. "Discipline isn't about restriction. It's about focus. It's about choosing one point and pouring your energy into it. It doesn't mean you can't have other seeds in your garden, but you must choose which one to water today." Intrigued, Kale asked, "But how? How do I center my mind when it's constantly pulling me in 1,000 directions?" Elara picked up a small, rough stone from the riverbank. "Start small," she advised. "Every morning, before your mind begins to race, sit by this river. Hold this stone. For just 5 minutes, focus only on its texture, its coolness, its weight in your hand. When your thoughts wander, and they will gently guide them back to the stone. Don't fight them. Just acknowledge them and return your focus. This is your training." Kale took the stone. The first few days were maddening. His mind rebelled, throwing every possible distraction at him, but he persisted. Every morning, he sat by the river, holding the stone, gently redirecting his focus. Slowly, almost imperceptibly, something began to shift. The 5 minutes of focus became easier. He started applying this principle to his other passions. Instead of trying to do everything at once, he decided to focus solely on his woodwork for 1 hour each day. He chose a single block of wood and an idea for a small bird. When the urge to switch to his flute arose, he remembered the stone and gently guided his attention back to the grain of the wood, the feel of the chisel in his hand. Days turned into weeks. The hour of focused work felt more productive than months of scattered effort. He wasn't just chipping away at wood. He was carving away his own indiscipline. Finally, the day came when he held a finished, beautifully carved wooden bird in his hands. It was small, it was simple, but it was complete. Holding it, Kale felt a sense of accomplishment he had never known before. He realized Elara was right. The power wasn't just in his ideas, but in his ability to direct his mental energy. He hadn't caged his mind. He had given it a purpose. Your mind is your greatest asset. It can build empires or leave you stranded in a field of half-started projects. The choice is yours. Like Kale, you don't need to conquer your mind with force. You just need to gently guide it. Start small. Choose one thing. Give it your focused attention, even for just a few minutes a day. Train your focus, and you will unlock the power to turn your wildest dreams into your proudest realities. Thank you so much for watching. If this story resonated with you, please give this video a like and subscribe to the channel for more content that helps you build a stronger, more focused you. See you in the next one.